In the shadowy town of Davenford, a place seldom marked on maps, an unnatural chill hung in the air. It was a small town veiled with mist, where the sun seemed only a memory and whispers carried on the wind. This place was home to Harold, a reclusive writer who found solace in its seclusion. Harold Garrick was a man of peculiar habits, his life bound to an old typewriter and stories of terror. With each tap of the keys, he scraped against the realities of the world, weaving tales that clawed at the edges of sanity. Yet, his imagination was not the only thing that ran wild in Davenford. On a night like any other, as the clock struck midnight, a strange beckoning arose from the depths of his subconscious, leading him to an ancient tome he'd never known existed in his library. Bound in weathered leather, the book whispered secrets of a world beyond the grasp of mortal comprehension, a world inhabited by creatures of the night. Intrigued and slightly unnerved, Harold opened the book. The pages spoke of an entity called Lemorn, a being that thrived on fear, manifesting through the nightmares of those who dared to dream within its reach. The words on the pages seemed to twist and writhe as if alive, beckoning Harold deeper into a rabbit hole of terror and fascination. Driven by an impulse he did not understand, Harold began to write again, this time as if possessed. His fingers danced over the keys with a fervor uncontrollable, and with each stroke, he felt the presence of Lemorn growing stronger around him, feeding on the dread he tried to capture in his work. As days turned to nights, Harold's reality began to blur with the world of his creation. Shadows lengthened, corners darkened, and strange noises echoed through his empty home. A relentless pressure built upon him until one evening, during another midnight session, the air grew cold, and from the corner of his eye, he saw it, a figure, standing there, the embodiment of Lemorn itself. In that moment, Harold realized his tales had surfaced into reality, his imagination no longer confined to pages, but unleashed upon the world. The town of Davenford was never the same again, forever mingling in the balance of reality and the chaos of the nightmares conjured by Harold's conjurations. Welcome to the world of horror, where imagination and reality bleed into one, and shadows are never just shadows.